Okay, question 7 wants us to express this in partial fractions. So it's quite a big question, it's a 5-mark question. In order to do it, we are going to, well, I'll write it all out first. So we're saying that this 11 plus 8x over 2 minus x times by 1 plus x all squared can be written as, I've written that slightly wrong there. 1 plus x all squared can be written as a over 2 minus x plus b over 1 plus x plus c over 1 plus x all squared, which it can. In order to find out what this a, b and c are, first thing we're going to do is times everything by the denominator of this left hand side. When we do that, that disappears from the left hand side, and for each of these terms we're going to have, for this first one, if we times by 2 minus x, 2 minus x that would be on the top will cancel with this 2 minus x on the bottom. So we'll just get 1 plus x squared times a. For the b term, one of these 1 plus x's will cancel with this bottom one, so we'll be left with the 2 minus x and 1 plus x bracket. And the third one, the 1 plus x squared will cancel with the one that would be on top, and we'll just have a 2 minus x on the top. So we've got no fractions anymore at all, which makes things much easier when working out a, b and c. Now, in order to find a, b and c, there's a couple of methods you can use. I like to choose sensible substitutions to eliminate the majority of this identity or equation and find out a, b and c. The first substitution I'm going to use is x equals minus 1, because this will disappear and this will disappear, and that will allow us to work out the value of c. So when x equals minus 1, we're going to have 11 minus 8 here, so that's 3 on the left hand side. As I said, this is going to disappear, this is going to disappear, and we're going to be able to work out what c is. So we're going to have c times by 2 minus 1, which is 3, which means that c equals 1. The next substitution I'm going to choose to use is when x equals 2, because this will disappear and this will disappear. So when x equals 2, we're going to have 11 plus 16, which is 27. And this is going to help us find out a. So we've got a bracket, and again I've written that wrong up there. Not sure why I keep doing this. We're going to have 1 plus 2, so 3 squared, which gives me 9a equals 27, so a equals 3. Now the tricky part is how to find out what b is, and in order to find out what b is, we're just going to choose another substitution. We're not going to be able to make a and c disappear, but we know what a and c are now, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. So the next substitution I'm going to choose is 0. You can choose absolutely anything, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever, but I'm choosing 0 to keep these things fairly small. I'm going to have 11 here equals a, which is 3, so 3 bracket 1 plus 0, which is just 1, squared, which is still just 1, plus b times 2 minus 0, which is 2, times 1 plus 0, which is 1, plus c, which is 1 lot of 2 minus 0, so just 2. So 11 equals 3 plus 2 plus 2b, which gives me that 6 equals 2b. if I move that 5 over to the left, and so b equals 3 as well. So let's just go back up and check how they've asked us to answer the question. Have they asked us to, have they asked us to write it in a particular form? Yes. They've said to write it in that form, not just to calculate what A, B and C are. So we are going to get 3 over 2 minus x plus 3 over 1 plus x plus 1 over 1 plus x all squared.